Hey, fellow legends, it's SG Rogue today, coming to you on a serious matter. A serious matter. This is the life and death of the game right here. I mean, it's already broken enough, but stick with me and we'll get into all of it. This is about to be your best YouTube video of your career that you're watching on Apex Legends, so get ready for it. Are you ready? All right. Now I have a bunch of grievances, but first I got to do all this other crap, like tell you to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button. But you know what? I'm not going to do that because I'm not just every other gamer. We're gamers, bro. We game. I'm going to talk about Apex. All right, so let's get into it. Skill-based matchmaking. What is it? It's when you get paired with 7 other Predators out of 60 other Predators in a 64-player match. So you've got 3 more Predators in there, and you're a level 14, and you're just getting, skull in the face because everybody's better than you. That's what skill-based matchmaking is. So wait, maybe it's not that bad. Well, I'm here to tell you, it is that bad. As an Apex Predator who has above a 2-point KD, has climbed to the top 500 in Apex Predator, I can't play a game by myself and solo queue in with randoms. It's that bad. I can't play unless my squad's on, or I go get in an LFG. For all you normies out there, an LFG is a looking for group, okay? So I can't play Apex unless my squad, who is all around the world in different time zones, is on at the exact same time. Now, this is a team-based game. So, I mean, how... What are you doing? What are you doing, Apex? Quit it. Quit it. The game was fine. The game was absolutely fine. People who weren't good at the game were still having fun. People who were gods at the game were still having fun. Okay? There was no need for skill-based matchmaking. All right? Okay. Now, moving on. You have skill-based matchmaking for ranked. That's what rank's for. Okay? All right. Okay. I'm done with the whole skill-based matchmaking rant. God, this game's got me so worked up. I'm done with the skill-based matchmaking ramble and God. But I'm not really, okay? I'm not really, because I'm a gamer and the game's broken. And I can't even play the game because it's broken. I turn it on and I play for 10 seconds and I can't play anymore. It's broken. But I still love the game. I'm definitely going to go purchase my 24 skins so I can get my free exclusive Pathfinder heirloom of freaking gloves. You run around with gloves on your hands already. Jeez, I've got gloves on all my players. I'm not a normie. Day one, bro. So, skill-based matchmaking. Yeah, I'll talk about it a lot more during the current state of Apex. In this portion, I'm going to talk to you about the current state of Apex. And oh boy, do I have a lot to tell you. All right. Since day one, the player counts on Apex Legends have decreased. It is that bad. It is that bad. Oh, but Season 3, a lot of new players. We got 10 million new players, right? We're at 70 million players. Yeah, they turned it on for one day, for one game, and turned it off. Do you guys remember how the first week of Season 3, you played like 5 games and then you shut off you couldn't play it. It was that bad. The beginning of the season, every single person I played Apex with just stopped playing. Heck, even right now, my whole squad, the whole squad that I grinded a Predator with, they won't touch the game. They won't play the game. Yeah, they got on for maybe 1 or 2 games during duos, right? Yeah, well, nope. Do you want to play pubs? No, bro. Yeah, the game is definitely not broken, Respawn. Quit fixing things that aren't broken and fix the things the community tells you. Yeah. Oh, that brings up another point. You said you'd listen to the community. Why don't you try doing some of that? Even the pro players, man. Even the pro players are ticked off at you. But this game's not broken. It's definitely not broken. If you want to know how not broken it is, look at how many people are watching it on Twitch and Mixer. Apex Legends it used to be up there. It used to be up there as number 2. And that's when I had faith in the game. But now it's not even featured half the time anymore. This game, The LFGs only have maybe 400 people. A month ago, at least it was at like 1,200 or 1,500. I could actually find some decent players. Now it's people going, you want a 20 badge boost? So many normies, bro. This game. So the current state. What's wrong with it? What do they need to do? What do they need to fix? Well, first off, that's simple. You just need to listen to the community. Just listen to SG Rogue. Everything will be all right. I'll fix your game for it. I'll tell you exactly what you need to do. All right, so first off, you need to fix the map, bro. The map. We're gamers, bro. We're not snipers. When you consider your player base, probably about 90% of them plays on some sort of console because we're not clouding it up over here with PCs. We're not on PC. We can't aim like gods 90% of the time. I'm talking about normal players here, of course. Top 500 Predator in the world. Boy, I got that aim. Are you seeing this training range crap? But no, seriously, we're playing on consoles. Aiming is, as known on console, extremely difficult. The best players on console are renowned for having great aim. So when they made a long distance ranged map, it didn't make a lot of sense to me. Stop changing your meta. Listen to your community. So they really pushed this mid-range meta, and that's fine. But your map is massive. It's got a lot of choke points, and it's interesting. It really makes ranked interesting. And I will say, I really enjoyed playing ranked this season. They did a great job with it, and the map was great for ranked. Pubs is a different thing. Pubs was a way different thing. Now, what I think they need to do is they need to definitely take a look at the game, and they need to consider changing the meta, even though I said they didn't need to do that anymore. But they need to fix this crap that's going on because the game is seriously broken. When a G7 scout from 5 meters away kills you with an R, and you've got an R99 and you don't miss a shot, there's something wrong with the game. The fact that somebody with a mod or a fast trigger finger can kill me faster than I can kill them with an SMG is messed up. They need to take a look at the damage reduction at certain distances or inside certain distances, and I think that would change the game a lot. Now, it's a big point, a lot to dissect there, but basically, if I'm shooting you with a G7 Scout from 10 meters away versus 20, maybe at 20 it takes more damage than inside 20. That bullet doesn't get to terminal velocity. Okay, now I'm getting past gamer. But anyways, you understand what I'm saying. That would really change up the meta. Right now, I mean, their squads just run around with a G7 Scout. Like, really? Yeah, I played the game and I enjoyed it when they brought the Peacekeeper back because I could actually compete inside of 10 meters. It was actually fun. I could actually solo again. I could actually just go do my own thing. Now, I know Apex isn't made for that, but the game was fun. You get what I'm saying? When you can do that, everybody has fun. Just not the good players, everybody. So they need to listen to their community because I have to tell you, my friends list is filled with people who play Apex Legends, and they're not playing it anymore. And Apex has a lot coming their way this year. First of all, Fortnite isn't going away. Okay, that's never going to go away. But Call of Duty's coming in. You've already lost probably, I don't know, I'm just going to throw 60% of your player base to Call of Duty because your Season 3 was a piece of garbage. Everybody stopped playing. You haven't pushed very many events in. You had duos and a Halloween event, but even then, you played the Halloween event 5 times and you were like, oh, okay, yeah, it's fun, but I don't get anything out of it, Yeah, just, you need to do something to your game. It's boring. And the biggest complaint I have with it is you can't play with random squads right now. You can't just, I got out of school or I got off work and I'm just going to play one by myself. No, you can't do that. You know what you do? You go to firing range and you look at some Nessies because you have nothing better to do in your life. Yeah, that's what you do because the game is that broken. Apex. It's simple. It's very simple. Listen to your community. Get rid of skill-based matchmaking. Change the map and fix your weapons. Fix your weapons. Stop changing them. Stop breaking them. Stop ruining them. If you you nerf things and then you buff them and then you nerf them again. Like, the Peacekeeper is a fine example of that. You nerfed it like 2 or 3 times, and then you buffed it 2 or 3 times, and then you nerfed it again back to where it was. You nerfed the longbow and at the beginning of Season 3, which didn't make any sense because it's a sniper map, and that's what you wanted. And then you broke the charge rifle and continued to break it and nerf it and nerf it and nerf it and nerf it. And it's still a god, but I'm at a loss for words for this game because I have such a passion for the game. I love the game. It was great. But I got to reminiscing today, and I was going through some old footage of games and gameplays, and I went back and I reminisced in the days of King's Canyon, and boy, did that bring some tears to my eyes as a gamer, bro. It was beautiful. The map, the routes, the range. You could snipe, you could have close range. It was great. But then you get to this season and we're going to push for the long range meta. It was always there. It was always there. Do you not remember at the end of Season 1 or 2, everybody was using the longbow? Do you not remember that? At the end of Season 2, the game was so tuned. It was so tuned, except for the alternator. But that aside, the game was tuned. Everybody could use different weapons. I had teammates who'd run the G7 Scout. I had teammates run the longbow. I had teammates, a variety of weapons. R301, R99. I had people still run the Peacekeeper. There was a huge variety. Even the Hemlock. You guys remember the Hemlock? But you broke all the guns. You ruined the game. Not just the guns, but, the squads, the familyness of the game. It's just, you ruined everything about a great game. And you really need to step back and look at the game and listen to your community. There are so many things I've read that would just make this game magical. And you refuse to listen to them. The list goes on, and I do have recommendations, and I have solid advice for the game, but at its current state, Apex needs to do a lot to revitalize their player base, and I think they will get the most significant change with a new map or bringing Kings Canyon back and reverting things back or making SMG play more of a thing in the game. They have just changed the meta so much that they lost the majority of their player base. And when you think about skills among players, mostly I'd say 90% of players are going to run an SMG. And you trying to push players out of that is only going to make them not want to play the game further. So I really think you need to revitalize the close range aspect of the game and make it more exciting, even for all players, but not through skill-based matchmaking. When the game first came out, almost anyone could compete with anyone. A lot of pro players hated this, but that's why Apex did it. You've tweaked the game towards competitive play, but even at that, if you don't have players who are streaming it and viewing it, and it's not one of those top Twitch icons or Mixer icons featured, your player base is not going to want to tune in to watch that championship. So those are just a couple of thoughts right off my head on the game right now. And it's been brewing for a while, and I'm sure there will be another video on this. But for now, that's all I have. SG Rogue, signing out.
This is not okay. This needs to stop now. This is cancer. This is so much cancer that I can feel the tumors growing on my back. And it's weighing down heavy on me, and it's not okay. Can you help a nigga out and just stop this?